Hello friends, welcome to A for Diksha Classroom. In the last few days, we have been discussing various questions from information and communication technology, and these questions were asked by NTA in the last examinations. And so far we have discussed the questions from last NTA net examinations in various topics. So far we have discussed the questions from logical reasoning, higher education, teaching aptitude and research aptitude, mathematical reasoning. Like we have discussed various questions from these kinds of paper 1 topics. So today we are going to discuss some of the other questions which NTA has asked the last examinations in the topics of information and communication technology. So let's move to the first question. So this is the question. Identify the correct pair from the following, and we have given four options, or we have given four pairs, and out of these four pairs, some of the pairs are incorrect and one pair is correct. So we have to understand which one is the correct pair, and we want to be selected the correct pair from the following options. So first one, AVI, file transfer protocol, then Excel word processing software, then HDD cloud storage facility, then Ubuntu operating system. So in this, among these four pairs, which pair is correct? We want to identify that. You can comment your answer, or if you want more time to do the answer, you can post the video and later you can join the discussions. So we are going to check the answer. So the answer is Ubuntu operating system. So we know that in this given pairs, the correct pair or the right pair is Ubuntu operating system, because operating system, we know that operating system is a system that manages computer hardware, software resources, and provides various kinds of services to the computer programs. So Ubuntu is an operating system. We know that Ubuntu, Microsoft, like Windows, Ubuntu, Apple iOS, Android, Linux, these things are the operating systems. And we know that AVI means not the file transfer protocol. AVI means audio video interleave. Audio video interleave. AVI means audio video interleave, not file transfer protocol. And Excel is not word processing software. Excel is a spreadsheet. Excel is a spreadsheet software developed by Microsoft, and HDD means not the cloud storage facility. HDD means hard disk drive. HDD means hard disk drive, and it is not cloud storage facility. It is an hard disk. So we can say that among these four options, correct pair is Ubuntu. It is an operating system. Then the next question, shifting technologies and communication institutions contribute to, whether it is system integration or whether it is temporal disintegration or whether it is psychological disintegration or whether it is spatial integration. So which one of the following option is regarding correct to shifting technologies and communication institutions contributes to, whether it is system integration or temporal disintegration or psychological disintegration or spatial integration. We want to identify the correct answer. You can comment your answer. The answer is system integration. We know that the system integration means it is the collaboration or it is the process of linking, or it is the process of bringing the computer components or computer subsystems into the main system, or subsystems into the one system. It is known as system integration. So the organizations or the companies normally doing system integrations for the purpose of enhancing their productivity and enhancing their quality. They are enhancing their productivity and quality in organizations. They have been integrating the system. So if you have any doubts, if you have any more doubts, you can comment your doubts. We will be clarified your doubts soon. So let's move to the next one. So this is match the following question. In this question, we have given two lists, list 1 and list 2. In list 1 includes web browser, operating system, secondary memory, application software, and list 2 includes hard disk, Chrome, MS Word, and DOS. So we want to match the list 1 with list 2. So and again we have given some options like option A A3, B2, C1 and D4, and option B A2, B4 and C1 and D3, and option C A3, B1, C2 and D4, and option D A3, B1, C4 and D2. So let's check the answer. So it is an easy question. We can answer this question in very easily. So the answer is option B is the right answer. The Google Chrome is an web browser, and operating system DOS is an operating system, and secondary memory hard disk is a secondary memory, and MS Word is the application software. So example of the web browser, in the list 1 we have given the names, and the list 2 we have given the examples. We want to match the appropriate example with the each of the like web browser, operating system, secondary memory, application software. We have given these 4 things, and we have then again they will given for examples. We want to match the examples, list 2 examples with the list 1. So we can say that Google Chrome is an example of web browser. So we know about that web browser. Web browser means that web browser helps to access information from World Wide Web, or web browser helps to access information from World Wide Web. So Google Chrome is a software that helps to access information from World Wide Web. So the Google Chrome is a web browser. Then DOS is a operating system. We know that we have said regarding the operating system in the last question. So DOS and Android, iOS, Windows, Linux, Ubuntu are the examples of operating system. And hard disk is the secondary memory. We know about the primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory means it is a computer memory directly accessed directly from CPU. It is a primary memory means it is a computer memory accessed directly from CPU. But hard disk is a secondary memory. Hard disk is the example of secondary memory. Secondary memory means removable storage devices like hard disk and USB, CD, DVD are the examples of secondary memory. And MS Word is application software. Application software are the softwares made or designed for the people to do or to performing a specific task. So MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint are the examples of application softwares. I hope you have understood the question and answered the concepts. So let's move to the next one. This is the question. Which of the following is an application software? And we have given 4 options. Option A Android, option B iOS, and option C Linux, and option D MS Word. And out of these 4 options, we need to identify which one is application software. So among these options, there will be application software and non-application softwares or system softwares. So we need to identify which one is application software. You can comment your answer, or if you want more time, you can pause the video and you can comment your answer. Later you can join the discussion. So the answer is MS Word. We know that MS Word is an application software. In the last question, we have already discussed regarding the application software. The application software means it is a software that made or designed to help the people to perform a particular task. So, MS Word is an application software that designed to help the people to do there are many facilities available in the MS Word. We can type the content, or we can make a table. Like many kinds of helps are provided by MS Word, so it is an application software. And the other three options, Android, iOS, Linux, are the examples of system softwares or the operating systems. So maybe the next time NTA will be asked like Android, or which of the following is an example of system software, or which of the following is an example of operating system. There may be asked questions like these, so we have to study thoroughly regarding other options like Android, iOS, Linux. So these three are the system softwares or the operating systems. So in this question, MS Word is an application software. And the next one, in this question, we have given two statements, statement 1 and statement 2. And statement 1 says example of primary memory is RAM, and statement 2 says example of secondary memory is pen drive. This is the question, and in the light of above these statements, we need to identify which statement is correct and which statement is not correct or incorrect. We need to identify that, and we have given four options, and the option A says both statement 1 and statement 2 are true, and option B says both statement 1 and statement are false, and option C says statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is false, and option D says statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is true. We need to identify the best or the appropriate answer regarding these two statements. So we are going to check the answer. So the answer is both statement. Statement 1 is true and statement 2 is also true. So the both statement are true. We know that example of primary memory is RAM. We have studied it. RAM is an example of primary memory. Primary memory means primary memory is a computer memory. It can be directly accessed by, or it can be accessed directly by CPU. So I repeat, my primary memory is a computer memory. It can be accessed directly from CPU. And the example of secondary memory is pen drive. So pen drive is an example of secondary memory. Secondary memory means it is a uh, removable storage devices. For example, pen drive, hard disk, like CD, DVD, USB drives are the examples of secondary memory. So we can say that both the statement 1 and statement 2 are true. It is an easier question. And the next question is related to national supercomputing machine. The question is related to national supercomputing mission. So the question is, which of the following is related to national supercomputing mission of government of India? And we have given four options. The first one, Param 8,000, then Param 10,000, Param Davak, Param Shivai. So among these four options, which of the option is related to national supercomputing mission of government of India? You can comment your answer. So the answer is Param Shivai. Don't forget, Param Shivai is a proposal of government of India with respect to national supercomputing mission. So maybe next time they will be asked the question like, what do you mean by national supercomputing mission, or the objective of the national supercomputing mission? So we have to be understood very clearly. National supercomputing mission is a proposal of government of India, and it says like the cluster of 70 supercomputers. And why the government of India proposing these kinds of 70 these kinds of cluster means the cluster, the 70 supercomputers. It provides a networks to academic and research institutions in order to do the better researches and in order to enhance the academic excellence. So we can shortly we can say that National Supercomputing Mission, it is a scheme or it is a proposal of Government of India to achieve academic excellence, and they have arranged a cluster of 70 supercomputers connecting with various academic and the research institutions across the India. So we have to be understand the concept. We have to be understood the concept. Maybe next time the same questions will be repeated by some other way. So we have to study very thoroughly the concepts. And the next question is, again we have given two statements, statement 1 and statement 2. Statement 1 says ALU stands for arithmetic logic unit, and statement 2 UPS stands for uniform power source. These are the two statements, and among these statements we need to identify which statement is true and which statement is false, or both the statements are true or whether the both statements are false. We need to identify that. So this is very easy question. The old terms, whether it is ALU, arithmetic logical unit, logic unit, or whether the term UPS, both the terms ALU, UPS, we have the idea about ALU and UPS because it is the common thing the normal people are using day by day. So you can comment your answer, or we are going to check the answer. So the statement 1 is correct, but the statement 2 is false. So we know that the ALU stands for arithmetic logic unit. So ALU, the abbreviation or the full form of the ALU is arithmetic logic unit. Arithmetic logic unit means it is a digital circuit. Arithmetic logic unit is a digital circuit to provide facilities to perform arithmetic and logical operations in system. And when comes to the statement 2, UPS stands for uniform power source. It is incorrect, it is wrong, it is absolutely false, because UPS not stands for uniform power source, but the UPS means uninterrupted power supply. UPS means uninterrupted power supply. So the UPS provides power supplies, or UPS act as a battery backup when the power is failure. When there is power failure, the UPS provides battery backup to the system. So the full form of UPS means uninterrupted power supply, not uniform power source. So the statement 1 is right and the statement 2 is wrong. So these are the questions we have discussed today. If you have any doubts or if you want any more clarifications, you can comment your doubts. We will be clarified your doubts soon. And the remaining questions from information and communication technology, which NTA has asked the last examinations, we will be discussing in the coming sessions. Thank you.